Hi everyone, I'm Michael and I'm going to be reading this book to you guys today. It is called Michael Recycle and it was written by Ellie Bethel and illustrated by Alexandra Colombo. So what can we infer from the story just from the title and the cover of the book? So I see a boy and I'm assuming that his name is Michael Recycle because of his badge that says MR and the title being Michael Recycle. He looks like he's a superhero because he's coming out from the clouds and he has a cape on and he looks like he's ready to spring into action. So we don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to recycle. Maybe that's just a nickname he has. We're not really sure, but we can tell that he is a superhero. So, let's, okay. There once was a town called Aberdourimy where garbage was left to grow rotten and slimy. It never smelled fresh, the air was all hazy, but the people did nothing. They got rather lazy. Can you guys think of a time when you get lazy? I know I can get lazy sometimes with schoolwork or just wanting to take a nap when it's cozy outside or cozy inside. So these people are getting kind of lazy. And then something happened that none could explain. It wasn't a bird and it wasn't a plane. A green-caped crusader soared through the air with a colander hat on top of his hair. So a crusader, that might be a word you don't know or aren't familiar with. That basically just means a person who motivates or pushes a change. So now we know that Michael Recycle is coming to push a change and motivate the people in Aberdourimy. Maybe he's going to motivate them to not be so lazy, but he's here to help. He bounced off the earth with a thump and a bump, and then landed head first in the town garbage dump. He brushed off his suit as he jumped to his feet and grinned at the townsfolk who he'd come to meet. I'm Michael Recycle, and I have a plan, but I need your help, everyone to a man. The sky and the river are smelly and brown. Soon 50-foot bugs will take over your town. You've got to recycle. You've got to act soon before all your trash reaches up to the moon. So what does it mean to recycle? Have you heard of the word recycle or reducing, reusing, and recycling? So it just means that we can find another way to use something. So maybe saving something, saving a container that once was filled with food that you bought at the grocery store, maybe saving it to store something else in, or just finding another use for something because it can be often wasteful to use things once and only get one use out of them when they can be very useful for other things too. Then, crushing a can, he gave them a wink and vanished from sight before they could blink. Miss Mooncotch exclaimed to her friend, Mr. Crew, did you happen to hear what that boy said to do? Clean up and recycle. How hard can it be? A green and clean town would be lovely to see. They recycled their paper, their plastic and cans, and even old junk like used pots and pans. They also began the Be Greener campaign. They grew their own kumquats and saved up the rain. So on this page, there's a few ways that we can save things or reuse things. So she's painting on paper that she also used to wrap or use something else for. And he is reusing rainwater to water tomatoes. So proud was the town of their green transformation. They threw a great party, a grand celebration. They covered the town in green toilet paper, then rolled it back up to use again later. You may think that's yucky, but these folks don't agree. In Aberdourimy, recycling is key. When Michael came back to visit the town, he didn't despair, get angry, or frown, for everything looked so clean and brand new. The sky and the river were again a bright blue. Look at our town. It gleams and it glitters, and nothing's wasted, and nobody litters. To Michael Recycle, the green-caped crusader, our super green hero, the planet's new savior. But Michael Recycle was nowhere around. He'd already moved on to help the next town. So if you should see a green silhouette streaking the sky, please don't get upset. The noises you hear, that clunk and that thunk, it's just our friend Michael recycling old junk. So all the townspeople are happy because they have a nice, pretty, and green town thanks to Michael Recycle. So I'm going to leave you guys to encourage your friends at school, encourage your friends on the bus stop, encourage your family to do some recycling because now you can see what a good thing it can be. And one last thing, can you think of 3 things that you know are recyclable? So in the book, they were recycling paper, they were recycling water, pots and pans, all kinds of things. So I'm sure you guys can think of some things to recycle, maybe when you're eating food or just when you're doing your normal activities, and now you guys can think of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book and got a good lesson out of it, and I can't wait to read to you soon. Thanks. Bye.